Hi guys, it's Amy with A2Z Stamping, and today I'm just making a very simple Christmas card using the Wishes All Aglow stamp set. This stamp set is so cute. It says, just a little jingle to make your Christmas bright. Light the season with love and laughter. To you with wishes all aglow. There's these lights that say ho ho ho. This guy, there's a little light right there, some stars, and then the jingle. So anyway, this is really fun. And I thought I would just show you a simple card I came up with this. Okay, so first we're gonna start with, I'm just gonna be stamping this guy right here, okay? And so I need a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And let's see, right here. So I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock. And let's get you the measurement so it's exactly right. This is cut at 2 1/4 by 3. 2 1/4 by 3. And I need the wishes, or I need that little tree right here. So this is a clear mount stamp set, or you can get it on wood blocks. Clear mount means it's on the red rubber so that you can mount it onto your clear blocks, like so. Okay, and I want my tree to be green, but I want the light bulbs to be red. So I am going to, actually I'm going to grab one more marker here. So I'm going to use my Stampin' Right markers to fill in this stamp. So the first thing I want to do, I have the Emerald Envy marker here, and I'm just going to color the part I want to be green, which is these. So you just need to go over the part you want to be green. And for coloring your stamps, you'll want to use the broader end of your marker. I suppose you could use the fine end, but you're going to get more ink with this broader end. So again, color the part I want green. I just need to go over it one time. Just make sure I get everything. So I've got the green. Okay, there's my little plug. All right, and then with the red, I'm going to color all of my light bulbs here, and this is the real red marker. So the Emerald Envy marker that I use first, this is from the 2016 to 18 in colors. So you can actually get this marker in the set of 5 in colors for that year. And then this real red marker is from the Brights collection. So you can get this marker with the set of the Brights, or you can get it in the full set of markers. The in colors, this one, they don't come in the full set of markers. Okay, and finally I have a basic black here, and I'm just going to color the little bottom part, the part that would screw in to the little socket, I guess, of your lights. Then I want to make those black, and my little plug down here, I want to make that black. Okay. Excuse me. Now, when you color with ink, sometimes it's best if an ink has sat for a while to sort of huff, like blow some air onto it, just to kind of give it some moisture again. Okay, and I'm going to take my paper, and I just want to stamp it right in the center. 1, 2, 3, press, and lift, and there we go. See? Super cute. And let me grab my scrub out here. Add, there we go, and I could just clean this off just like a regular. There we go, and it's all clean and ready to be put away. All right. All right, so I'm going to set this aside, and I have one more thing to stamp. Right here, I cut a banner, so this is just 1/2 inch. And how long did this end up being? Let's see. It was probably originally 4 inches, but I just used my paper snips and just cut a little banner to give it a little banner. So now it measures from end to end, it's about 3.5 inches long. And like I said, 1/2 inch wide. And I'm going to stamp the Light the Season with Love and Laughter, this one right here, right onto this little banner. Light the season with love and laughter. All right, you go this way, and I will just use this big block again. Let's see. Let's get it on there nice and straight. I want to get it on there straight. This block is a little bit too big, but that's okay. That's what I've got out. Okay, and I'm going to stamp it in, actually, I think I'm going to stamp it in the real red ink. So let me find that. I was going to do the Emerald Envy ink, but I think I'm going to try it in the Real Red. Okay. So let me ink that up. Just tap, 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 tap. You don't want to press too hard when you're inking up because you don't want to get ink around this part. You only want it on the stamped part. All right. And oh, my hair is everywhere today. Let's see, light. So it goes this way. All right. So I'm going to line this up here best I can. 1, 2, 3, and press and lift. There we go. Looks good to me. All right. And I'll clean that off. Put that away. All right. And that's all I have. Now I can put my card together. Looks like my ink is still drying a tiny bit, but it looks good. Still drying a little. Okay, so now I can put my card together. So what I have here is a piece of thick Whisper White cardstock, and it's cut at 5.5 by 8.5. When Whisper White is my card base, I like to use the thick because it's nice and sturdy. Okay, fold that in half. Grab my bone folder here and give it a nice crisp crease. Okay, and my card's going to open this way. All right, like so. Okay, and I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to do all of my mounting. So I have a piece of Emerald Envy cardstock here. Sorry, guys, I had already cut these and forgot to write the measurements down. Okay, sorry about that, guys. This one's cut at just about 3 7/8 by 4.5. Okay, and then I have a piece of our Real Red glimmer paper. And this one is cut at about 3.5 by, looks like 4 3/8. What I did was, you guys, because I'm giving you a lot of measurements. So what I have here are all these. So I have 2 red glimmers, 2 Emerald Envies, another piece of Whisper White, this original Whisper White. Okay. And I figured the measurements out just by doing a quarter bigger for each one. So first I'm going to mount this one, and I'll just remind you again, this one was 2.25 by 3. Okay, so 2.25 by 3. And when we're going onto glimmer paper, I'm going to mount that onto here. I find the SNAIL adhesive doesn't work really well, and I don't really like putting my fast fuse onto glimmer paper. I don't know. I like to use tear and tape or glue dots. But since I'm going to be covering a bigger space, I'm going to use the tear and tape. So you just tear a piece off, press it down. So I'm going to do both edges. Okay, press. And then these just peel right off. Come on. 1 and 2. Okay, throw those away. And I'm going to press this right onto here. I love using the glimmer paper at Christmas time. I mean, seriously, this Real Red glimmer, it just screams Christmas, right? I guess you could use it for Valentine's Day too, but okay, so give that on there. Okay, next I'm going to mount this one onto this Emerald Envy paper. So this one must be, let's see if we did our math right. What was this? This was 2.25 by 3. So this must have been 2.5 by 3.25. So this should be 2 3/4 by 3.5. Let's see if that works out right. Yep, 2 3/4 by 3.5. That's right. Okay, so now I can grab my SNAIL. Put that on the back of here. Okay, what are we doing, SNAIL? Come on. Okay, my SNAIL is not cooperating today. I had stuck it. It's my own fault. I had stuck it to something it wasn't sticking to, and it got all jammed up there. Okay, so that's going to go on here. All right, then I'm going to take the Whisper White. This is just the plain Whisper White cardstock. And this one is not a 1/4 inch bigger. It's 1/2 inch wider. So this one measures 3 1/4 by 4. So we're going to do this. I wanted just a little bit more showing, like so. And then this one's going onto the Real Red, so we're going to put more tear and tape. Let's go right here. And another piece right here. Okay, press, press, press. Okay, lift that off. And lift this off. Come on, there we go. When you tear the paper off, if you haven't used tear and tape before, you see your glue stays right on. Okay, and this is going on to the glimmer. So pretty. Okay. And then finally, our last piece of Emerald Envy cardstock. Okay, seriously. I may just have to get a new one of these out. Come on. And this is going on here. And then finally, this is going to go, there we go. Now it's starting to work properly. Okay, this is going to go right onto our card front, like so. I think I'm going to move it up here a little. Let's see, like this. And then with our cute little banner, with the banners, I like to kind of fold them in and out a little just to give them a little texture, so it kind of looks like how a banner would look, flowing. And I'm going to stick a couple dimensionals on the back here. One, come on, 1 and 2, like so. Peel this off. And this is going to go right here. Okay. And then finally, the last thing I'm going to do is I have this trim. This is in the holiday catalog, and it looks just like tinsel. And I'm going to just do the bunny ear method, and I'm going to tie a bow real quick. So this doesn't have to be perfect yet. So we make the bunny ears, and we pull to make a bow. And then I want it a little bit smaller. This tinsel is a little bit harder to manipulate than ribbon is, but it's fun. I thought it was so cute. Little miniature tinsel. This comes in real red and silver is what you get. Okay, that little bow looks cute, and I'm going to use my snips here and cut it off. And I need to cut this side off. Okay, set that aside, and I need a glue dot. So grab my mini glue dots, and this is going to go right about here. Go. There's our cute little bow, and that is my card. Isn't that so cute? Can you guys see how shimmery that is? I know it's kind of hard to see with my lighting. And here's one I did earlier. So this one's a little bit different. This one I made it a little bit bigger, and I put this more in the center, and I did this the sentiment in Emerald Envy. So you can see my measurements are a little different, but I thought I would try it both ways to see what I like better. So anyway, just with that totally simple stamp, we did a cute little shimmery Christmas card. Let me move my lighting here. Maybe you can see the shimmer better. So pretty. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and you'll give Wishes All Aglow a try. Check me out on Facebook, guys, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks. Bye.